Hey boys and girls, it's Miss Nora here again. Alright, so boys and girls, today we're going to do a different game, not opposites or antonyms anymore. Today we're going to do a game that has to do with multiple word meanings. Alright, what that means is that I have two words that sound the same, but they mean two different things. So for example, the word bark. When I say the word bark, what do you think of? What is a bark or what is bark? So my first thought when I hear the word bark, I automatically think of a dog because the dog goes ruff, 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 right? That's the noise they make. That's a bark. Another meaning of the word bark can also be on a tree. Okay, it's the bottom part of the trunk of the tree that has the brown and black on it that you can peel off. That's called bark. So multiple word meanings just mean I have a word that sounds the same, but it can mean two different things. That's why sometimes it's hard to learn English if you don't already know it, because we have words that sound the same but mean two different things, sometimes three different things. Another one I can think of are glasses. If I say glasses, what do you think glasses are? All right, well, I'm wearing glasses right now. So glasses are something you can wear. What else could glasses be? What do you think? Glasses could be something you drink out of, right? Made out of glass. So we're going to do a game today, and you're going to help me figure out another meaning to a word I give you. Okay, I'm going to tell you one meaning. You're going to try to help me find another meaning. And we got some cards behind us, and we're going to match them together. Then you're going to try to think of some words that have two different meanings on your own. Okay, and I'm going to help you out. I have an example of what I did. All right, so let's start. The first one I have is sun. All right, the sun, one meaning of sun is the sun in the sky. Okay, looking over here at my pictures, okay, what else do you think could be sun? What else is a sun besides the sun in the sky? Can't quite see that. There we go. Besides the sun in the sky, what else could a sun be? So let's look at my pictures here. And this is the dad, this is pointing to the little boy. A son is a boy, right? If you are the son in the family, you're the boy of the family, the child, that's a boy. So son. So we have sun, like sun in the sky, and then son, the child. Very good. All right, let's do another one. All right, let's do this one. Bat. All right, here I've got your baseball bat and your ball, but we're just going to talk about bat. So the bat can be a baseball bat. What else can a bat be? What do you think? All right, let's look at our pictures and see if we can figure it out. What else could go with a bat? How about the animal bat? So bat could be the baseball bat or the animal bat. All right, I'm going to give you a sentence. I want you to try to figure out, am I talking about the baseball bat or am I talking about the animal bat? Are you ready? All right, which one? I saw a bat fly in the sky. I saw a bat fly in the sky. Which bat am I talking about? Baseball bat or the animal bat? The animal bat. Is the baseball bat going to fly through the sky on its own? No, that would be silly. So I am talking about the animal bat. Let's go back to sun and sun. Let me do a sentence with that one and see if you can figure out which sun I'm talking about. The son ran and gave his father a hug. The son ran and gave his father a hug. Which sun am I talking about? Sun in the sky or sun the boy? son, the boy. Would the son run and give his father a hug in the sky, the sun in the sky? No, that's silly. I was talking about the son from a father and son. Very good. All right, let's do the next one. This is called a tank, an oxygen tank to be more specific. So what you see right here, oxygen is what we breathe. So everybody take a deep breath with me. Ready? Now let it out. All right, you just breathed in oxygen. Oxygen is what we have to breathe. So this is an oxygen tank. A lot of times you will see these with scuba divers. So if you're going scuba diving, you're diving deep, deep, deep down into the ocean. Well, we can only hold our breath for a little while. We're not like fish who have gills. We have lungs. So when we breathe, we've got to have oxygen. Okay, if we stay underwater too long, we won't be able to breathe. So what the oxygen tank does is you wear this tank on your back, kind of like a backpack. You have a mask that you put into your mouth. You've got your goggles that you put on to protect your eyes. And what you do is when you turn on the tank, oxygen comes out from the tank, follows down these wires into your mask, and you can breathe. And it goes over your mouth and you breathe like normal. And so that helps divers to be able to stay underwater. Sometimes if you're really sick in the hospital and you're having trouble breathing, they'll give you an oxygen tank, and they'll put it usually in your nose. You'll wear it, it'll kind of go around your head, come around your ears, and go into your nose for you to breathe oxygen. So this is a tank. A tank helps you to breathe. All right, this is a tricky one. What other tank can you think of? What else can be a tank? There could be more than one answer. What else can a tank be? Did you get a guess? All right, let's look at our pictures and see if we can figure it out. All right, let's look on this side this time. Okay, let me show you a little bit closer. Okay, I've got an elephant pointing to his nose. I've got this that they use in the army. And I've got this boy doing the sport. So out of those three, which one do you think can also mean tank? All right, if you said an army tank, then you are right. Another tank could be like a fish tank, like a big, big fish bowl, right? That could also be a tank. So a tank could be the army tank that they use to drive in the army. It could be a tank that you use for oxygen to breathe. It could even be a big fish tank that you use to keep fish in. All right, let's do another one. All right, this can be called a couple things. A chest, a treasure chest. It can also be called a trunk, okay? So for today, we're gonna call it a trunk, a trunk. So I want you to try to think, what else could a trunk be besides a box that you put toys or clothes or things in? What else could a trunk be? Do you have a guess? All right, let's look at our cards and see what we have left. I have this man playing a sport here. And then I have an elephant, but it's pointing to his nose. So which one is a trunk? The elephant's nose. So the elephant's nose is called a trunk. And a trunk can be things that you, like a big box that you put toys in or clothes. Sometimes you might hear it called a chest or a treasure chest, okay? It could have treasure in it, but it can also be called a trunk. They can both be a trunk, okay? What else could be a trunk? I know another one. Can you think of another one? I actually said it earlier in the video by accident. How about the bottom part of a tree trunk? All right, can you think of another one? Think about a car. Where is the trunk on the car? It's the back that pops up and you can put stuff in the back and then you close the hood back or the trunk back down, right, on the back of the car. That could also be a trunk. That one had 4. All right, let's look at the last one. What is this a picture of? It's a box, all right? So a box you put things in, okay? My other meaning of box, well, this is the only card I have left, is this man. What is he doing? He's doing the sport of boxing. He's punching. He's box. box, okay? So a box could be a box, an item you put things in, you pack stuff in, or box could be a sport that you play where you punch, okay? All right, so those were our multiple meaning words for today. I'm going to show you one that I did. So after I did this game, I tried to think of my own words that sound the same but mean different things. So I had to think about it for a little bit. And I took a piece of paper and I wrote my name, Miss Norod, and then I drew a line down the middle and then 2 lines across. I wanted to try to come up with 3. 1 is good. You only have to do 1. But I tried to come up with 3. So I thought of wave. So I wrote wave, and I drew what a wave was. The first thing I think of when I think of a wave is a wave in the ocean, like at the beach. So that's what I drew. And then I knew that wave can also be something you do with your hand. So I drew that here. So wave and wave. An ocean wave, wave with your hand. Then I thought of glasses. So I did what I first think of as glasses that you wear. So I tried my best. I wrote glasses, tried to draw glasses, and it also means cups you drink out of. And the last one I thought of was ring. Ring can be a piece of jewelry you wear on your finger, and ring can also be what the phone does when somebody's calling you. It rings. So I drew a ring that you wear. I drew my cell phone with some little quotation marks to make it look like it was ringing. Mine plays music, so I did some music notes. So those are the words that I did. Another one I thought of, but I didn't do my picture, was bowl. What could a bowl be? Something you eat out of, and bowl like you're going bowling with a bowling ball and bowling pins. And we did bark earlier. We did bark like a dog can bark, or bark like on a tree. So what I want you to do is at home, try to think of one pair of words that sound the same but mean different things. Try to think of something I didn't use in the video if you can. All right, you can get help from mom, dad, brother, sister, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, whoever's there with you. All right, they can help you out. This is kind of tricky. See if you can think of one on your own. If you can't think of one on your own, see if somebody can give you one. Give you a pair of words that sound the same but mean different things, and see if you can figure out what they mean. Okay, so that's our game for today. Tomorrow we're going to do another game. I have some more words, and they'll be, instead of the blue cards this time, they'll be green cards. And we'll do the same game again and see if you can help me out on what the words mean. Bye, boys and girls. Thanks for playing.